Hello YouTube. I am back from that week-long break, and yeah, so basically what happened was that my computer died on Sunday night or Sunday morning the week before, so that was why I was unable to upload any episodes of TCGO or Oblivion. But it is fixed since yesterday, so I am back, and this match was actually 2 weeks ago, actually, right before it broke, so my memory of this is a little bit hazy, but I am using my Hydreigon Darkrai deck because it's almost completed. Decided to give it a test run, and I am going up against a Zeal's deck, so I get into a pretty decent hand, I guess, and then I'm like, I also got my Ultra Ball, so I decide to look through my deck, see what's in my deck, what's not in my prize cards, what is in my prize cards, stuff like that, and I see that I still have both my Darkrai's in my deck, so that's pretty good. So I get one of them out, then I decide to use Sharon to get a bit more cards because I needed energies. And yeah, I could use Junk Hunt and get back the Pokecatcher and the Dark Patch. No, not Dark Patch, Ultra Ball. But I didn't really need to at the moment, so I decided to just use Confuse Ray. All he has is his Dynamo out anyways. So I decide to attack him. He doesn't really get much of a good hand until a bit later, like 4 turns later. But again, I don't get anything that great as well either, so it's kind of a stalemate. And this match could have been longer, but some things happened at the end. I don't know why, but yeah. So this was actually a pretty good match. It was pretty even. And yeah, he uses an N, so that gets rid of some of my cards, but I didn't really need them anyways, aside from my second blend energy, but I still got back one of them. I also get back the Hydreigon, and I do get my golden Pokecatcher, so if I do use Junk Hunt, I'll have 2 Pokecatchers. So I use the Dark Patch, put the Dark Energy on my Darkrai. That was good. So I got to put down 2 energies on Darkrai already. Now I just need a 3rd energy. So I get back my Pokecatcher and Ultra Ball, maybe using them later. And yeah, that's the end of my turn. I don't believe he still gets anything decent. He does try to stall me out by capturing out Emolga, but Emolga has a free retreat cost, so there's kind of no point to that. So he's gonna just try his best to stall for turns, get cards, and I believe he also gets his Emolga out now. I think he gets something out. Or no, he doesn't. Next turn he does. So I'm unsure about what to do because I need energy, so I decide to go with N. But that might also give him a good hand, but I had to take that risk. And I do pull out my Dark Energies. So I now also get one of my Mewtwo EXs. So what do? I believe I put it on... The thing is though, I put it on Emolga because I forgot it had a free retreat cost. So I shouldn't have done that. I should have put it on Darkrai right away. But there's nothing I can do about that now. So I guess this catcher did work, because I completely forgot Emolga has no retreat cost. So I'm gonna just continue attacking his Dynamo. He's not getting anything good, so I figured I would be safe until he pulls out his level ball, which allows him to get his Emolga. And he's gonna finally able to start setting up. He's going to use Call for Family, get another Dynamo, and I believe his Raikou EX. And he also gets another catcher, and my Dino's now out there. So you're going to see a couple of turns of me just constantly having to put Dark Energies down because he keeps capturing them out, which gets really annoying. And he also gets his Electric. So I got to take that thing out as quickly as possible before Raikou EX can start setting up. And I finally get like a Dark Energy, but I have to put it on Dino because there's nothing I can do about that. And I'm just thinking, shit, what should I do? And yeah, I'm gonna have to do that, and then switch back into Sableye and continue attacking him, because that's the only thing that I can attack right now. And I also use my random receiver, and I believe I get a Sharon on the draw. Yeah, so he doesn't really even get to see anything. He just sees Sharon. So that was good for me, I guess, but he already knows my deck.
I do get my Siglif, so that will be handy against the Raikou. Because of Safeguard, which allows it to be completely block all attacks from EXs. And it has its attack is similar to Mewtwo as well, so the more energy he puts on his Raikou, the more damage I do. But again, I still can't put those energies on my Darkrai because he keeps capturing them out. And I believe he gets a third catcher. He gets a third catcher and catches out my Siglif right after this. And he also gets Evolites. He's stacking them up on his Raikou. And now my Siglif is out. But Siglif also has a free retreat cost. This time I remembered about that, so I didn't even have to put an energy on that. At least I hope not. Yeah, I was checking to see if there was a retreat cost. Saw there wasn't any, so I decided to send out my Darkrai. Then I get my Blind Energy. So I am ready to start attacking. And then I decide to also put a Violet on my Darkrai just to be prepared. And I use Ultra Ball, get rid of both my Zweilius. Because I have a rare candy, I'm able to get my Hydreigon out right away. So in case something goes wrong with my Darkrai, I'm able to energy transfers, send out my second Darkrai, and I'll be good to go. So I do take out his Emolga, and I decide to take out one of his Electrics first. I'd rather kill the Electrics than deal with the Raikou EX or the Mewtwo EX. Because I still have my Siglif, so I'm good to go. I just gotta stop his motion, prevent him from setting up, and then game would be mine. He does manage to pull a DCE though, but I don't think he actually attacks. I think he just... No, he does attack. He does attack, but he's only able to do 60 damage because of his DCE and my 1 Dark Energy, which isn't a whole lot. So I do retreat back into Darkrai, and I do use the ability from Hydreigon to move the Dark Energy to Siglif, so I can use the Max Potion on Hydreigon to completely heal him up, and then just attack his Mewtwo. And then I also use the Sharon and get another Max Potion, so that's good. So I continue stacking damages on his Electric. One more Night Spear and his Electric is dead. And one more attack to his Mewtwo EX and that's dead, but he uses a Max Potion, which I probably would not have done that if that was my hand, I guess. But I guess he really liked his Mewtwo, I don't know. So he sends out his Raikou, but he doesn't have enough energy, so he's only able to do Thunder Fang, and he doesn't get the paralysis. I think that was what he was banking on, trying to get that paralysis, but he just couldn't get it. And then before I could do anything, I believe he does forfeit the match, because he knows he really can't do anything afterwards. His Raikou is not having necessary energy consumption, and I can take him out in 2 hits. And his Electric will be dead. So, yeah. So if you liked the video, rate, comment, subscribe. And Oblivion Chapter 8 or 9 will be up on Thursday. Later, guys.